forever. Because I don't get to do any stunts. No, I don't know. We kind of talked about that. I think it was important for us to kind of keep the element of Derek being the alpha to maintain that human side of it, and to not really lose the character. So if we do the CGI thing, it goes away. And so we've kind of discussed, he's a young alpha, so he hasn't maybe really grown into the full alpha yet. So that's our story, and that's what we're sticking with for now. The thing with Derek in the beginning of the season, which for me I was really excited about coming in to start the season, was that he is a new person, really. I mean, it's a new character. Last season was very like one face, very guarded, and this year he kind of let that guard down. He had a little fun. He smiles every once in a while. He can actually crack a joke, throw in some sarcasm, try to keep up with styles. It's impossible, but he does his best. So it was very fun to play that, and there's this overly confident swagger. But he does kind of, I think, quickly now realize that he was not prepared fully, and he's not ready to be the alpha that he thought he was. So you're definitely going to see him have to dig himself out of a hole, and he's going to have to turn to some people that you really don't expect for some help, because he's going to be in over his head. The most fun thing about this character to me is the multiple levels that you have with the character. It's not, I think last season, being kind of that jerk guy the whole time, it's fun. There's just always something to explore in a scene, so you always try to make it new. But this year to kind of see, him really riding that fence of good and bad, and choosing his moments to be, the stern older brother, and then the one that can kind of be supportive and have those moments. I think it's always nice to play that dynamic and those two contrasting kind of views on how you approach the people in your life. So it's very fun. I think for right now, I don't think that I know in life you have times where your career is more important to you, and relationships are a little bit more difficult, and things like that. I don't think that the time in Derek's life right now promotes a romantic thing. I think it's a lot of responsibility, and I don't feel like I know a lot of friends of mine are always I'm romantic with my relationship, but I'm not financially ready. I'm not this ready. I'm not like that. So I think Derek's just not in the life position to do that right now. I think his focus is to set up his life, clear up the whole thing between the Argents and the Kenema and all these people, but he is definitely rebuilding a family. I mean, it is his pack, but to him, I mean, he is the Omega in season 1, and so until the beginning of this season, he was the lone wolf. So he's definitely rebuilding that sense of community and family, so it's very important. I can say there may be something coming up in a few weeks. I don't want to say yes or no, but just maybe. But yeah, Colton's definitely kind of won the front of that this year, which is really funny because I will give this story away. We were doing a table read, and we were about halfway through the season, and I asked Jeff. I said, Jeff, do I have any shirtless scenes this year? Because of last year, I've been on a pretty strict diet and working with the trainer here. Does it ever happen? And he's like, I don't think I have anything, actually. This is about after 4 months of not eating everything I wanted to eat. And so I'm like, that is fantastic news halfway through the season. So, but we might have worked something. I don't know. We'll see. But Colton's the shirtless hero this year. So.